I was going to ask, did a helicopter fly over your house? Because my dad told me that there might be an atomic bomb that's going to blow up and we might all die. So.
Well, if you don't see us next week, the prophecy came true.
Oh, I didn't know this was a part of the pod still. I thought we ended it.
It's over. Pod's over.
Pod's over.
The pod's over. For good. Like this was our last episode.
Oh, well, thanks. Listen, it's been a fun ride. You know, I tried my best.
I thought we were going into the after show.
I thought you said like forever the pod was over.
Oh, it was a joke.
Oh. I got it.
Over your head like the helicopter, I guess.
No, I rode with it. I said it's been a fun ride. Our humor's different. I'm telling you.
For $2 a day, you could donate to the pod. Keep us going.
I would actually really appreciate that. I'll be honest. $2 a day.
It's like the Wikipedia thing. If every one of our viewers gave us $1, we would be out of debt. You shouldn't be in debt, Wikipedia.
I feel like Dave's just waiting on an actual topic to pop up. He's like, what are we doing?
Here, man. Here for the vibes, I guess.
I love vibes.
He's thinking about Montoya.
Montoya.
It is all I've really been thinking about since 5 o'clock this morning. What a wild time.
The action?
I really can't. You got to see the video.
I know.
Yeah,
I really want to see it.
Yeah, you got to see the whole thing. I couldn't Bluetooth the thing. I was going to pull it up and show it, but
I mean,
I can't believe you didn't see it. Honestly, it's like all that I've seen.
He's been working all day.
Yeah.
What have I?
Was it today that it really?
He didn't work all
off?
day. He went get a cheesesteak from Bradley Cooper.
He was doing things.
Yeah,
I
was networking.
He saw Shane Gillis-Alexander.
Yeah.
Kind of upset you didn't see Post Malone with him.
Supposedly he had a concert out in the city tonight.
Taylor's on her way.
Surprised she's not already here. I guess she's got 1,000 things going on.
Well, she just was at the Grammys.
She
had that to do.
It was like 4 days ago.
I guess.
It takes an hour to get here from wherever she's at. I guarantee it.
She's rising.
She's got her own plane. She can get wherever she wants.
J-E-T, the jet of life.
EGLEAS.
Angels.
We even talked about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it. Yeah, we did.
Did you see the reporter that was asking Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce questions that
the
were
refs?
Like, kind of like mean. I was like, damn.
Yeah, they're like, who's your favorite ref?
I saw.
Who do you send Christmas cards to?
I saw. Who do you love more, Taylor or Phantom
50 yards roughing the passer penalties. Yeah, and he's like, oh, that's a tough one. Next question.
Yeah. Oof.
I was like, oh, damn, Travis.
Even the refs came out. They're like, it's disrespectful to think that there's 100-something refs and show favoritism. I'm like,
okay. It's disrespectful to insult my intelligence like that.
Yeah. Well, it's like the stuff comes out with the NBA refs, and they're like, yeah, no, we rigged stuff. And you're like, who's to say that's not happening now?
Yeah. No, you're a human being.
Yeah.
There's things that you think that influence how you call plays and call games. And you like Patrick Mahomes, and it's fine.
Yeah. Because they got Swifties.
Yeah, well.
Super Bowl commercials suck now.
Oh, that should have been a topic.
Should have been a topic.
Why are we pre-releasing Super Bowl commercials?
Shane Gillis.
That one.
I think that one's leading up to a bigger one.
You think so?
I think so. Because there's been a couple of them.
Oh, I haven't seen the rest. I got to go watch them.
There's like the one where they
mowing over the fence and stuff.
Yeah, that might have been the big one. I'm not sure, but it started with the one with them just like at the doorbell. Then there was the one where they're like, oh, you can't drive 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then they drink the beer when the camera stops. And then there's the major one, which was the tweet I sent out.
I've only seen that one. I didn't see the other.
There's one where they're like they go up to a doorbell and it's Post and Shane Gillis. And what are they? He's like, "Come on!" It's a funny little commercial, and they're like, "Oh, they're in the backyard." And then the next commercial is they're sitting at the ice chest drink. They both pull out a Bud Light, and Post goes to drink it, and he's like, "Nope." He's like, you can't actually drink alcohol in the commercial. He's like, you got to wait till the commercial's over. And Post is like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the commercial ends, and they drink the beer. And then there's the major one with like Peyton and
I've seen that one.
That one I have a feeling is probably the big commercial, but I'm hoping
That was the one they said was a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah, I'm hoping there's like one more big
I'm
one.
saying this topic will still be relevant Friday
Yeah.
or next week because it'll
That's
be
true.
like Super Bowl commercials are back, or it's gonna be like Super Bowl commercials still
Yeah,
suck.
I don't remember. Yeah, we can save it, I guess, but I don't really remember.
Then you start. I feel like they're just not as edgy, and that's what made
Yeah,
the commercials funny.
yeah.
Nothing's edgy. We can't even. The New Orleans and Louisiana sent a note that said, "Hey, don't curse at the halftime. Okay, can't be doing nothing hip hoppy."
How excited are we about the halftime show?
I don't give a shit. I had an hour conversation.
Are you usually excited about the half? Like, obviously, it depends on the artist, but like,
I think last year I was genuinely excited.
we've had this conversation
When
about
was it last
Kendrick.
year?
Usher.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Usher.
we've had this conversation about Kendrick. It's just
Usher, baby.
he's not for me.
You know what I've realized? I drove my son home earlier, and I don't even remember how we got on the topic, but he told me that Drake was terrible. He was the worst rapper ever. And I said, I had to lean forward on him. I said, hold on, son. I don't think you understand rap.
Yeah.
But we were talking about he's performing at he's marching in a parade for the Super Bowl, and he was like hoping Kendrick was gonna be there, and I was asking him about Kendrick, and he told me he liked Kendrick, and then I was like, yeah, Kendrick's awesome, but like he's just not my style, blah blah blah, and then we started talking about Drake. Anyways, I've realized young folk, and this makes me feel old, don't know rap. They don't know what rap is. He told me Drake wasn't rap. And I was like, Drake is 1000% rap. First of all, does he have songs that might be borderline? Sure. But Drake can go bar for bar with a lot of folks. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And then he told me that Kendrick wasn't really rap. He said he's more soul. And I said, what the fuck does that mean? He is a rapper through and through.
Sorry.
What is that? Like what?
Soul.
I
That's
said,
not
what is rap?
I didn't know what was about to follow when you said he's not rap. I was like, I don't know what else you could possibly view
I said, what is
Kendrick as.
I said, what is rap? And he's like, he couldn't explain it. And I'm like, okay. And then he was like talking about rappers. He said rappers. And he said like, oh, like Juice WRLD. And like, he's going down a rabbit hole. And I was like, you mean people that go, and you don't even know what they're saying? Like, that's not rap.
The whining.
I was angry.
The whining auto tunes.
It was whining auto-tunes, emotional auto-tunes. I was like, they're singing, sort of.
It's kind of wild.
I don't-
I mean, like it doesn't get. I think part of my thing with Kendrick is it's too much. Like it is so rap.
It is just rap.
Yeah, that I just don't like. It's great rap, but like I don't want to ride around listening to it. Is my
It
is my
is so
issue here.
rap. It is.
I'm hoping he like. There's a world where he puts on like. I'm sure the show is probably going to be good. He's probably gonna, like he's not going to do the. He's gonna do the hits that we like. I would assume because there are Kendrick songs and albums that I liked to ride around listening to.
Yeah. I just.
Like I'm hoping he gives me swimming pools. I'm hoping he gives me
Oh,
like I'm hoping he gives me damn. Like give me the hits.
Shot.
How many
Trump
times
fan.
are we going to hear "Not Like Us"? Is also a question.
at least 15.
It's. Are we over it yet? Like, can we have that conversation?
I'm over it, but it's catchy. It's still
No,
catchy.
it is catchy. It's. You can make the argument it's like the greatest diss song of all time because of
This
how
song
much of
to
a
win a Grammy is
because
just,
of how much
it's
of a bop
crazy.
it is.
Yeah. You know what's funny? You know who had the greatest diss song before that? Drake.
My head with the Tupac.
When he, well, no. So hit him up. Hit him up is good. But like as far as catchy songs on the radio, that was also a diss track.
Okay, yeah.
That
Back
could
to
have
back.
won an award.
Yeah.
Back to back is like, we thought that was untouchable.
Yeah.
And then Kendrick said, watch this.
Yeah.
And he destroyed it. But no, as far as like actual diss
He had-
songs, if we're
he
talking
had-
hurting people's feelings,
he
okay?
had-
Hit him up's pretty damn bad.
Fat ass motherfucker. It's
When
like,
you got Taylor at the Grammys singing A minor,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
That's
It's
kind
over-
of
it's
well,
over
the
for you,
whole
bro.
Grammys, like
but also Drake to follow it up the next day, coming out with a hoodie
the bullet
with
holes.
with the bullet holes and the smoke,
Mhm.
fire.
so
Fire.
this goes
Literally.
not the Drake thing that is fire, but the A minor thing. I don't think it's as deep as people think it is. I think that Kendrick is that damn smart that he realized that's a pause in the song and it's an inflection point where everybody's going to say A minor. They were going to say it anyway. It didn't matter that it meant anything. It's just a part of the song everybody
Yeah.
knows.
Of course, but like there's people that sing it and don't have any idea
No.
like the play on the words, but he wrote it as the play on the word, on the play as the play on minor.
Mhm.
So whether people know what they're singing or not,
That's what I'm saying, though.
yeah.
Like I don't think the people at the award shows that said A minor know that they're dissing Drake. I think they're just like,
but if you're viewing it from Drake, it doesn't matter whether they know they're doing it as a diss to Drake. Like,
yeah. Let's be honest. Most of that award show is also, messing with A minor.
Yeah.
Let's just hope the lights stay on.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Yeah. That will be we had the conversation about like, will the Super Bowl come back? If they do it, if that happens twice.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing if it happened during the halftime show, that's one thing. It happened during the game. And there's an argument to be made that it affected the outcome of that game.
Yeah.
So you can't have that happen again. And they swear it's not going to. So
I don't think the NFL cares that I don't think the NFL cares about the outcome of any game ever. I think they just want money. And I think that,
Did you know that Pat Riley has the rights to three-peat?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that because of Pete, the guy that is coaching the Raiders now. When he was coaching USC,
Carroll.
Pete Carroll, when he was coaching USC, there were like talks about them three-peating, and they were like, oh, they can't use three-peat because Pat Riley owns it. And I was like, his name's not Pete. That doesn't make sense.
I had no idea. I was like, it's kind of wild that they have to pay anybody to use it. But I was like, are you Pat Riley? Are you telling me?
Yeah.
Wow.
He copyrighted it a long time ago.
He donates most of the money to charity, he says.
Most.
51%. That's most.
There you go. 50.01%.
Yeah. Small majority.
Just push it over the edge.
Did you see? I don't remember how it all played out, but did you see some of the story about the Jimmy Butler drama and like Pat Riley and like him being suspended? But then they're like, oh, we're going to unsuspend him. And they're like, oh, well, this guy's on vacation. Like, you got to talk to him. If you want to pay your way to go meet him, like you can. And it's like, bro, you suspended me already. I'm losing $500,000 a game. Like, and you want me to pay to fly somewhere?
Well,
I don't know.
He's suspended for the things he did.
I know. I'm just saying. His argument is I'm already well, not his argument, the argument. I'm already losing money, and you want me to pay my way to go talk to this guy to get unsuspended? Like,
yeah. But my counterpoint would be, yes, that's happening, but it's because you're acting like a fucking fool.
Yeah.
Like, you're suspended because of what you did. Like, you just left practice. We're not going to be like, oh, we'll pay for you. Don't worry.
What do you want him to do? Rip off the logo and go 1-on-5 and beat everybody? Jeez.
That's why he walked. That's why he walked out, because they told him he wasn't starting.
It's not being talked about enough that we now have Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green on the same team.
Yeah,
that's gonna end great. I'd like it, right?
Can't wait. It might be just as good as Temptation Island.
I'm Team Jimmy in that scenario.
Oh, for sure.
Just my imagination.
For sure. Like Draymond steps up, he get knocked down.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, y'all know. Listen, I tweeted, I said, listen, if there's any teammate I want to see with Zion, it's Jimmy Butler. And everybody's like, that's a terrible. I was like, I don't care about that.
The only way you could have convinced me to want Jimmy Butler was for that reason.
Yeah. They're like, we're going to pay him too much and he's old. I'm like, he'll punch someone in the face.
I don't want, I view him as like old Brandon Ingram that can't shoot threes. Like, that's exactly, he plays better defense.
Yeah.
But like, he's older. I'm like, I don't want, we have a 7-foot version of that already. I don't need another one. But what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's not taking the leadership of CJ McCollum where he's like, I'm just saying, you should really do this. He's gonna be like, listen here, motherfucker. You're an idiot. And here's why.
But you also know 2 years from now when his contract's up, it's all gonna go to shit.
Yeah.
Bye.
Poor CJ, man. He got destroyed because he had tweeted out, like, I guess I need to pack my bags too, because you never know. And people are like, nah, bro, you good. Unpack the bag. They're like, no, you good. Louisiana, you good, buddy.
Yeah. Nobody wants you. Yeah. Sorry.
Like,
that's not true. People would want CJ. But
I saw something. It was Kendrick, Kendrick Perkins, the other Kendrick. He said he was the real leader in OKC. It wasn't Durant. It wasn't
I could see that.
Russell. And then Katie quote tweeted and said, I don't know if this is over the top, but this is the craziest statement I've ever heard in my entire life.
You know what? I could see that though. I feel like
Kendrick
a lot of times.
Perkins,
I feel like a lot of times the actual locker room leader isn't the best player on the team.
I was gonna say people don't understand when it comes to sports. Like, of course, Katie would come out and say no, but like he may not even have realized that Kendrick would. I don't know. I don't know if Kendrick is a leader, but like sometimes like it's just a dude that's you respect. It might not even be a dude. Like in Miami for
Udonis
years, it was Udonis.
Yeah.
He didn't play a minute.
yeah.
It didn't matter.
What a team that was. Harden, Westbrook, Durant, Serge Ibaka.
Yeah. It's just someone.
See, like I
who's
could also see like Serge Ibaka being the leader of the team.
Yeah, man.
Like none of the three stars put off like leader bot. Like maybe Russ.
Yeah.
But like Russ also just feels like a hothead, and I don't know. Like he feels unpredictable.
Being a team leader in basketball is kind of being political, but also being willing to like ruffle some feathers and be like, yo, like you're
Like lock
up.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's time to lock in.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when I played a lot of basketball, I was definitely not the best player on the floor. But I would say to a degree, I was one of the leaders on the team. Because I would tell you, yo, you're messing up. This is not how we're about to play. All right.
Yeah. It's interesting. I'm looking at it from like a Pelicans perspective. Like I guess before this year, I guess CJ was looked at as a leader. But then DeJounte came in and I'm like, that feels like a leader.
Yeah.
Like there's something about like it might be the way CJ's kind of like a
He's soft. He's not soft. He's not soft as a human being.
Yeah.
I don't mean to like say it like
he
that.
feels more
He's not
soft
very spoken. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just chill. He's chill.
Yeah.
He's gonna say what
Just
he
a
has to
chill
say, but
guy.
it's in a chill delivery.
But
It's like
DeJounte
when,
comes in and I'm like, that guy feels like a leader.
but like when
Or-
CJ called Zion out,
Yeah.
he did it in the media and he told the world, but it was very much like, yeah, I just haven't talked to him. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whereas I
And
feel
people are
like
like,
DeJounte would probably was probably on the phone with him and like, hey, we locking in or what? Like
Yeah.
what's happening?
Like, yo, you've been ignoring me.
It doesn't-
But CJ
listen-
would be like,
Does it feel like a coincidence that DeJounte got here in the offseason, Zion got hurt, and somehow he didn't come back in the I need a month to get back in shape.
yeah,
He came back in shape.
yeah,
Whether there's a coincidence there or not, I don't know.
yeah. Yeah, that's fair. He's in great shape too, and they won't let him play.
Good.
I know.
Like
I know.
Like everybody's like
I can't watch him anyway. It doesn't
we
matter.
got the group chat and everybody's like, I hate the idea of tanking. Not me. I can do it.
At this point, shit.
It don't matter.
DX on the tank meme. I don't like yeah.
Yeah.
We still got a whole half a season left to go. If you don't embrace this for what it is right now, like it's gonna be a long second half for you.
I think I embraced this a long time ago.
I'll be honest though, again can't watch them. So from what I've seen on Twitter, they're a fun tanking team.
Great.
You got Trey going. It's not the Saints where it's like this team fucking sucks and I don't want to watch them. Like
Yeah.
this team sucks and they're terrible to watch. At least we got Trey putting up 40 points and we're still tanking. That's the fun way to do it.
Yeah. Also, y'all are wild for being like, is Trey the future? You know how many dudes can put up 40 points?
Brother, it's a talking point.
I know.
Come on.
I know. I was
You
like,
know the
they're like,
game.
is he the future?
Hey,
you called him a megastar. I was
Hey,
like, is he
did
LA
it-
Knight, bro?
Hey, hey. Did the post work or did the post not work?
The post worked.
Exactly.
You
You
but
know the game.
I wanted to respond so bad. And I was like, I feel like
You
Dave's
know-
just doing his thing.
you know the game. Like it is what it is, man.
Yeah, with everybody.
What was that
saying.
guy, the Mavericks fan? He had tweeted something about like there's half of the league hasn't had a superstar as big as Luka.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
And he
Yeah,
mentioned like
well, he
the
was
Lakers. He mentioned the
He said some
He didn't say the
crazy
Lakers.
names.
well, he
on
said
that
Shaq.
list.
No, he
No.
said the Magic.
He said the Magic.
Okay.
He said the Magic.
Yeah, he's like,
And
Shaq's
people-
not as big as Luka. I was like, you're out of your damn mind.
Yeah, you clearly don't remember.
He mentioned Dr. J.
Brother.
I was like, are you crazy?
You want to see some crazy highlights? Shaq Magic highlights. Like before Shaq became like the immobile center that everybody knows him
Yeah.
as.
There's
That-
an argument that Shaq is the most dominant NBA player of all time.
You
Of all
like
time.
like Magic Shaq had a little bit of Zion to him.
Yeah.
Like it's probably the like everybody compares him to. I don't really know what the comparison is. Like
I don't think there was a comparison for Magic Shaq.
N-
He
well,
could
no, I'm
dribble.
talking about Zion. Like people compare Zion to maybe like
Charles Barkley.
Charles
sometimes.
Barkley. But I think it's like Magic Shaq, but Magic Shaq was 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
You know, like but a big that was athletic. Because he was skinny.
Yeah.
before he became this giant
David
thing.
Robertson.
It was a different kind of dominance.
It was different though. Yeah.
That's the thing. Like people don't understand. Like if Penny and Shaq had stayed,
Dude, Shaq, like
Yeah.
people don't realize how dominant Shaq was.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
not talked about as like potentially the greatest player ever. Like I feel like he deserves to at least be in the conversation here.
Yeah.
You got like as far as dominance goes,
Mhm.
he's the most dominant player I've ever seen in my life.
Get no argument from me.
Yeah.
None.
There's a lot of people hating. You weren't hating, I guess, but they posted like the Celtics lineup and saying that like Pau Gasol wouldn't have cracked the Celtics like starting five.
Another player.
This is-
The Pau Gasol disrespect.
He's starting over Porzingis all day, every day.
It's just it's kids that haven't watched
Yeah.
people play before. It's why people today, which actually I don't know, now that I'm older and I've watched LeBron for years, it was people that would argue LeBron versus Jordan forever. And my argument would always be the championships, but now I've watched LeBron into his 40s and he's still a freak. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe.
I always, and that's why when I have that discussion with somebody, I always preface it with my exposure to Jordan is highlights.
Yeah.
That's it. I didn't get like we saw the Wizards Jordan.
Mhm.
You can go back, you can see the Bulls highlights,
Yeah.
but I lived LeBron.
Wizards Jordan was
And-
an old man that
right.
was forced to
And
play
listen-
basketball. He didn't even want to play basketball.
My reference for my frame of reference, Miami LeBron is the greatest basketball player I have ever seen in my life.
He was pretty good.
Like and that's what I said in my life.
Yeah.
I didn't see Bulls Jordan.
Yeah.
And I can't you could tell me go watch highlights. I could put a highlight tape together of Blake Griffin that's going to make you think this dude
Lob City,
was
baby.
unbelievable,
Yeah.
right? Like you're not going to see the downside to a player through highlights.
Yeah.
Like we just saw Brandon Ingram get traded. You watch those videos, you're like, how the fuck is this dude not a superstar in this league?
I think the thing about Jordan too that sucks is that the NBA has caught up to Jordan's game. Like if Jordan were to be dropped in the NBA now, he's got the mindset he would figure it out.
Yeah.
But he was a freak back then.
Right.
He was
Right.
doing things that you didn't see.
Somebody shared a highlight clip of him, and I saw somebody that like I interact with on Twitter a lot, saying like, "Oh, he's like floating in this," and I'm watching it, and I'm like, "These dudes just do that now."
Now, yeah.
Like that athleticism, it felt good because of who he was playing against. Like from my point of view, like like right now, there's probably 15 people minimum in the league that can like out athletic Jordan.
The thing is,
And there's probably 10 that don't even get playing time that are more athletic
sure.
than Michael Jordan.
that's the thing. I think like athletes in general have just gotten more athletic.
Yeah.
Like year over year, you see people bigger, faster, stronger. Like that's why LeBron is so ridiculous because he's just so insanely gifted athletically. Like
I think if LeBron hadn't done the team hopping, he
Yeah.
would be viewed. They're like that generation's never going to view him as better than Jordan.
I've said for years, it's LeBron's personality that
Yeah.
does him in.
Yeah.
People look
If
at him as
LeBron-
like soft.
If LeBron had Kobe's mentality,
Mhm.
I think because you see it, the people that are anti-LeBron will tell you this will be the same people to tell you Kobe is better than LeBron and he should be in the conversation.
It's a mindset thing.
Yeah.
It's a mindset thing. Kobe was the closest thing to Jordan that you've seen in the
Yeah,
last.
like copy and paste.
Yeah.
And like it's not I always say that I view it as Jordan is the greatest scorer, but I think all around basketball player, you're gonna have a hard time convincing me that it's not LeBron.
Jordan was a phenomenal defender.
Okay, yeah, a good defense.
But defense was different back then too. You could hand check.
We've
You could do a couple different things.
We've also seen like nowadays LeBron's not playing defense.
Yeah.
But LeBron's always been somebody that when he decides to lock in on defense,
Yeah.
maybe
That's any of them. Like Kobe, Jordan, they're
Yeah.
all the same way. Like when they locked in, like, and this is another reason people will argue against LeBron, right? Like the Kobe versus LeBron in some of those All-Star games during LeBron's prime when
Yeah.
Kobe locked in and was like, nah, you ain't
Yeah.
getting shit. And he shut LeBron down.
but like
It's a bad look.
it's not like it's never been LeBron can't play defense.
No.
It's not like the Luka thing where he's just not a good defender.
Well, Luka's not faster.
Right. No, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's like when LeBron decided to be a good defender,
Yeah.
it was like it was defensive player of the year level. He didn't do it year in and year out, I guess.
Yeah.
Like LeBron's most iconic play is a block.
Yeah.
Like
He got made fun of a couple weeks ago for like getting down and like crouching to make a defensive play. And they're like, LeBron hadn't been that low in like 8 years.
But also, like, you can say Jordan was a great defender, and I can come back again from my view and be like, LeBron's passing and court vision, it's better.
Top notch.
So it's like they're honest. Like, honestly, I think the correct decision in this argument is they are 1A and 1B.
Yeah.
And miss me with the rings. Like, I don't want to hear that conversation anymore.
It's not even the rings. It's the 6-0 is what it is. Never lost.
Okay.
Never lost.
Okay. And my argument against that is, did he only play 6 seasons in the league?
No, that's fair.
Right. So it's like, and yes, 6-0, obviously it's impressive.
Yeah.
But also, like, LeBron gets knocked for getting to 11 or 12 finals and not winning them all.
Yeah.
How is he get discredited for reaching a further round in the playoffs than Michael Jordan did?
No, it's fair.
Like that. Yes, he got there and lost, but also why? Like, so you're telling me if he just didn't get to the finals, it'd be better?
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
I think it's the killer instinct, and it's kind of like the Stone Cold Steve Austin argument. And I know I'm connecting weird dots here. It's the Stone Cold Steve Austin argument in WWE where it's like Jordan's prime, short lived, super high, crazy, insane high. 6 in a row, or not 6 in a row, 3 in a row, retires, 3 in a row, insane. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You could argue he could have won 7 in a row, right? Like that's nuts. You would never heard of that.
Yeah.
And then after that, he's gone, and that's it.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I always just look, I go back and I'm like, LeBron lost the finals in Cleveland, but look at the team he drug, like the teams he drug to the finals in Cleveland. Some of the team, like you can knock LeBron for losing that Dallas one. That's the biggest knock on LeBron.
Yeah.
But also Dirk. Like,
you tell me one man beat 3 of the greatest superstars ever?
The part that knocked LeBron is he kind of got locked up by JJ Barea, which is kind of wild.
Yeah,
like
out of here.
That's the one you can knock LeBron for.
Also, it was, and this is the argument Jordan fans will make. It was a moment when you had an opportunity to prove yourself, to tell the world to shut the hell up, and you shrunk.
And Jason Terry,
sure,
and you shrunk.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I don't. For every argument,
there's always gonna be,
I like they legitimately are. It's like 1 and 1. Like, if we're being real, we got to stop. Like, because the conversation has gotten to the point where they're like, "Oh, it's Jordan and it's not close." Brother,
no, that's not true. It is
close.
Definitely close.
It is like you can make, if you're an open-minded person, the argument can be made for either one of them.
If anybody, you even right now, or anybody I talk to that's younger than me, it's like LeBron is the GOAT. I'll be like, okay, tell me why, but okay. And then you tell me why, and I'm like, okay. Like, I can see your perspective. I can see.
For me, it's just, and I'm open. It's just a generation thing.
Yeah.
Like, and I fully expect as my brother grows up, he's gonna start trying to have the argument with me that Steph Curry is the greatest player he's ever seen.
And you know what? Maybe. Talk me into it.
Does he have the same amount of rings as LeBron?
Maybe.
Or is it one less? They have 3 or 4.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Dude,
but either way, I'm like if you also could sit here and tell me that like Kevin Durant is the greatest because he was 7 feet tall and could do all these things.
First freak.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, I think he's a little underrated too.
First freak.
But he had the thing too. It's like he was so loved, and then he went as soon as he went to the Warriors, everyone was like, "Fuck this guy."
Yeah.
Then he went to the Nets, and then now he's on the Suns. I think he's starting to kind of get back into that light because he's on the Suns, and
I think people recognize him as extremely skilled.
Yeah.
Very skilled, but he's not in the conversation of like best all time.
No.
He could be conversation of like top 15 all time.
Yeah. No, the Steph argument is coming. I think when Steph retires and this generation grows up, just like kids that are in high school now grow up, that argument's coming.
Yeah.
But also, we're like 10 years away from Victor Wembanyama, and the conversation is over. Okay?
I got nothing. Unless that dude gets hurt, it's over.
I give Jokic 2 more rings, and I'll start making that argument.
Yeah. Jokic is ridiculous.
Like there's so many different things, man.
Like he gets you a triple double, but it doesn't feel like he got you a triple double.
The problem with Jokic is you don't want to watch him.
Yeah, it's not exciting.
But He's a better passer than anybody you've seen. He can score like anybody you've seen. It's
Look at you like 35, 12, and 13. You're like, how?
in the first half.
Yeah.
Doesn't even play.
Like he's so slow. He just does, but he just.
Methodical. That's like Luca. Luca's different though. Luca's like magical. Like there's shit he does.
Yeah.
Like, how'd you
But
do it
Luka-
that slowly?
But
He's
he also
also
will
in,
have
like,
the
slow-mo, too.
But he also will have the games where I'm like, I hate watching this guy play.
Well, because Luca's boring. to watch
That's
sometimes.
every game.
Sometimes,
Luka.
not always, because he does have the like when he has those like 60-point games and he's not just dribble into the post, force a shot, but it goes in.
Yeah.
Like then it's fun.
Sometimes he does some stuff, and it's like, how did you do that?
Yeah.
Do you realize you athletically are like 10 rows below everyone on the court? You still somehow have just made this shit work.
Yeah,
I love it.
we just nerded out on basketball. That was fun.
Yeah.
I feel like we should finally end this. We're at almost 2 hours here.
Well, this is not all one pod,
No,
and it doesn't have to be two.
it might just be 2 full pods
Yeah, that's fair.
because we stopped the other one and went right into good conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
We're good like that.
We are good like that.
Keep it locked in the chamber. You know what?
Lock in, bitch.
I'll say I really hate British rap.
Oi.
I come to the pop at the pop at the top. Was it? There's a specific.
Pop to the top. To the pop top.
What is it? What is it called? It's not mumble rap. It's
I don't know.
What is like British rap called?
I don't know.
It's specifically called
It's on my
something.
phone.
I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever it's called is. It's
Sometimes
horrible.
I like the way they sound.
It's not like battle rap. It's I don't know. It's called. I don't know. Whatever Central C or D, whatever the hell his name is. I pop to the top and I cut pop and I pop at the top of the pot town and I come with the pitch of the pop pops. And you're like, it's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So people love it though.
I will take 3 sugars in my coffee, by the way. That's what you're asking. I'm not sure what you just said. A spot of tea.
Spotted dick.
What?
That's something that they eat.
Spotted dick?
Yeah.
What?
Look it up.
Nope.
It's like- it's
I
some-
feel like that's not a
let me tell you,
safe
let me-
It is.
search.
let me
It's some
yeah.
kind of. It's some kind of meat.
I can tell you right now, I am not Googling spotted dick.
It's
Yeah, I
just
don't
like
think so.
it's just like the whole. You could say it because that's what they call it. They call it the fags. You smoke fags.
I don't
wanna
feel
say that
should come
either.
out. I'll be honest with you.
I don't want to say that either. There was, oh
That's
my
it.
God, this is great. I'm trying to think. I know, sorry, we're trying to end this thing. I can't remember the exact topic. There was, it was Theo Vaughn. Got to give it to Theo Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
Theo was asking Antonio Brown.
Yeah,
wild
we were just
interview.
talking about this
Yeah.
beforehand.
Wild interview. He's
About
like, do you think
who
white
can say
people
the
should be
N-word?
allowed to
And he
pay to
said-
say the N-word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And Antonio Brown's response was like, sometimes when I'm fucking, I make them call me that. And he goes, yes, they say that. He's like, why wouldn't they? I'm like,
yeah. And Theo's like, I mean, Theo had
What can
nothing
you
to
say?
say. He's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm into it. Maybe I'm not. I have no idea. I don't know if I'm.
I saw somebody screenshot something earlier, and they were like, I don't know what world I'm living in. It was like a screenshot of their Twitter timeline, and it was like some wild tweet from Elon. It was Kanye going crazy. It was Trump tweeting about the straws. And then it was the Theo Vaughn clip. That was literally the order of their timeline. I was like, this world is.
Drill rap. Bam.
There you go.
Drill rap. Nailed it.
Keeping it going with that topic, though. One more thing, not Theo Vaughn. Chad Ochocinco, Wild Man, Mr. Wild Man.
That dude, I'm telling you, that dude is going to be a New Orleans
I think
resident
I'm
by
about-
Monday.
Do you know what
I
I'm
think I'm
about to
know.
say?
Yeah.
There was an interview, I forget who he had it with, where
It was Stephen A.
It was Stephen A.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what I'm about to
Yeah,
say,
uh-huh.
where he's talking about giving it to his woman, and she's like, "Go deeper," and he's like, "I got nothing else to
Yeah.
give."
He's like Stephen A. I had no more PP to give.
And Stephen A's like, "The cameras are rolling, bro." Like,
I love Chad. I
But
love Chad Johnson.
the
I'm not
best-
going to lie to you.
The best part was the responses like, what brought up this? Because it was just a clip, and then it was just like, welcome to blah blah blah. I'm Stephen A. Smith. This is Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, well,
And he's like,
Stephen A's second show is wild. Is a wild show. I don't know what the actual title of it is, but he has like that. It's like his after hours
Yeah.
show, and he gets
does
into
talk
some
about small
shit.
stuff. But Chad Ochocinco does on a whim just offer up random
in that same
information, and it's
interview,
like,
Oh,
he,
dude,
he
Nightcap
also
is one of the best podcasts there is between him
and
with him and Sterling or
Yeah.
Shannon.
Shannon.
It's amazing because Chad is nuts.
I got Sterling in my mind because he's in the Hall of Fame now.
Mm.
But he said, Ocho Cinco, he said in that same Stephen A. That he had like he had surgery to lengthen his dong.
He said it's been enhanced. I'm not afraid to admit it. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
okay, good for you, buddy.
he had surgery to lengthen his pee.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
The two people that are like
Changing names,
winning Super Bowl week or enjoying it the most are Jameis and Chad Johnson right now.
Yeah.
Every morning, Chad Johnson's like, I love New Orleans.
Yeah.
He's going to own a house here by Monday. Promise.
Good.
Yeah. I'm all for it. We should wrap this up.
Okay, kill it.
pun intended.
Dum-tsh.